We're taking things off tripods here, so bear with us. This is Joe Brigant, the superintendent of the Chardon schools.
My name is Joe Brigant, superintendent of the Chardon schools. First of all, I want to assure all of our parents that the students who were not involved in the incident are safe. The plans that we have developed, including with the law enforcement, have been followed to the T. All of our other students are safe. We have 5 victims that had been transported to the hospital. Currently, we do not know the status. Again, earlier this morning I said 4, but we have 5 confirmed victims. The alleged shooter is now in custody, and so far our campus is safe. We're going through the process right now of de-escalating, and law enforcement is doing an exemplary job. I can't say enough about them. We've been a great team all along. Unfortunately for us, we had to activate the plans that we've all put together.
Chief, could you brief us as best you can?
At 07:38 this morning, we received a call of shots fired at Chardon High School, 151 Chardon Avenue. At that time, we activated not only our own patrol, but we called the Sheriff's Department and a multitude of other agencies that came in to help us. Got there, the building was secured, the perimeter was set up, the first team of officers went in. It was determined that the student had run from the building, chased by a teacher. Knowing that, we got the officers in right away. Right after that, EMS followed right in the door, took care of the victims, and we got them off to the hospitals. I am happy to tell you that the alleged student that did the shooting has been captured. He's currently being held at the Geauga County Safety Center, and we got a lot of homework to do yet.
How was he apprehended? Could you take us through that?
He actually turned himself in to a couple innocent bystanders just north of the city here in Chardon Township.
And you said there was a 5th victim. Mr. Brigant said there was a 5th victim. Was that someone who was just recently taken out on a stretcher? We saw someone coming out of the high school on a stretcher within the last 40 minutes, or was that a shooting?
That was one of those accountable for. Yeah, we knew we had 5 victims.
5 shooting victims.
That is correct.
Okay. Sheriff, could you, from your standpoint, from the Geauga County Sheriff's standpoint, tell me how this played out for your men and women?
As indicated by the chief, we received a call. Our deputies began immediately to respond to the scene. As soon as deputies and officers from the Chardon Police Department were on scene, a prompt entry was made into the school. They went into the school, located victims, started to ensure the safety of the other students. It became readily apparent that the shooter had fled already. The EMS crews were brought in. As you could imagine, a perimeter was set up to ensure that the suspect did not come back into the school. Our K-9 unit was brought in, tracking was commenced, and the individual was apprehended some distance from the school, but had fled on foot.
Where were the victims located inside of the school? Were they all spread out?
Primarily 3 locations, and we're holding that information right now until we get things. You know, as you initially pointed out that there were reports of 4 victims, you have to understand, please, that as things came in and began to unfold quite quickly, the number of students, the area that needs to be secured, everyone's safety, information is kind of sketchy in the very beginning.
Do any of you 3 have an update on any of the victims' conditions at this point?
We don't have any updated information we're able to share at this time.
What kind of weapons were used at this point?
We have a handgun involved, and again, we came down here, we knew you were waiting and looking for information, so many of the questions that you might ask, we're getting the information as we speak, and it's unfolding.
Like how many shots fired? That kind
Don't have that information.
Was the handgun found on him, or was it located someplace else?
Not commenting at this point.
Were they all students or the ones that were shot?
The student, yes, they were all students in the school.
Are they classified as critical?
We waiting update information. As you are, we know that 3 of the individuals were taken to Metro, were life flighted and flown to Metro, and 2 are at Hillcrest.
Chief, you mentioned that one of the teachers actually chased the shooter out of the building. Could you elaborate more on that?
That was the information when the sheriff and I arrived on the scene. That was the information that dispatch gave us, that the teacher had chased him outside the building. So, I do not.
Hey, Chief, we heard that there were other 5, at least 3 boys and 1 girl.
Possibly 3 boys, maybe 4 boys. I know one was a female. I didn't see a female.
Chief, we're
going to go inside. We'll be back out here probably in 15 minutes to finish this up.
Okay.